Hello there. This video is the first one in a series on leadership, self-confidence and self-esteem. In this one, you'll learn why self-confidence and self-esteem are so important to your performance as a leader and manager. When you feel confident and have a healthy acceptance of yourself, both your strengths and your weaknesses, others will notice this. They'll respect you more, they'll pay closer attention to what you say and better help you to achieve your goals. As this happens, you'll feel less stressed, you'll enjoy your job more, and your direct reports will want to follow you as their leader and manager. No one wants to follow someone who appears to lack confidence and self-esteem. Simply said, if you have low levels of self-confidence and self-esteem, for whatever reason, it's unlikely that you'll be able to produce better results, add more value, and become recognized as a high-performance leader. Self-confidence is often thought to be the same as self-esteem, but there's a difference that's really important for you to know. Let me explain how I see that difference between the two. Self-confidence is how you feel about your ability to do stuff, your skills and your knowledge. For example, your confidence in your ability to play a certain sport or to do a certain job. It's not that you feel confident about doing everything, usually just the things that you know that you can do well. It's your self-confidence that other people see when they look at you doing a certain skill or task. For example, if you're giving a presentation that you've given successfully many times before, you'll probably appear self-confident. Self-esteem, on the other hand, lies beneath your self-confidence. If self-confidence is the outer layer of you that shows up when you do something that you know you can do well, then self-esteem is the inner core of you. Your self-esteem is what you believe and think about yourself as a person, how much you value yourself, how much worth you attribute to yourself, how you see yourself, your self-image. If you don't value yourself very highly or don't think you have much worth to offer, or you have a negative image of yourself, then you could say you have low self-esteem. And this low self-esteem may show up in many ways and in many situations. It may even sort of bleed through your apparent self-confidence. You may appear self-confident, but if you're under stress in certain situations, others will likely see through it. For example, back to that situation where you're making a presentation that you've done before. You may start off appearing to be very self-confident because you know your stuff, you know the content. But if you have low self-esteem, when those difficult questions start coming your way from the audience, then that thin veneer of self-confidence could just melt away. You might stumble, you may say silly things, make stuff up, or even lie. All to hide the fact that internally you're feeling extremely anxious and worried, fearful that your audience will judge you as worthless and reject you in some way. When you have a low level of self-esteem, your work life can be really stressful. You don't stand up for what you think is right. You don't speak up and say exactly what you think or how you feel about things. You don't tell others exactly what you want or need. You don't apply for potential promotions. You say yes to nearly all the requests that others make of you. You try to fit in with others' expectations. You avoid difficult conversations, and you avoid giving presentations to more senior managers or customers. You may try hard to please other people, and you try to look good so that others notice you. In other words, you do everything you can to avoid any possibility that others will judge you as worthless and therefore reject you in some way. You're avoiding situations that might confirm the negative self-image that you have of yourself. And this can mean you working very long hours, feeling very stressed, and putting up with bosses who you don't like, you don't respect, and who don't give you what you need to perform well. And also putting up with situations that you just don't want to be in. Over the course of your life, the cost and impact of having low self-esteem is huge in every respect. Psychologically, your health, your finances, and your family. On the other hand, when you're confident about what you can do and your self-esteem is strong, your chances of being a high-performance leader are much, much higher. Imagine yourself feeling okay, content, and happy about who you are and the value that you have to offer. Not some fake and arrogant surface-level coating, but a much deeper level of knowing that you have value, that you have worth, that you're competent at what you do. Yes, you have your faults and your weaknesses, but that's okay, so does everybody else. You're happy with who you are as you are, just very naturally being you. Others can think what they want. Now imagine what feeling like that all the time would make possible for you in your professional life and in your personal life too. Standing up for what you believe in, saying exactly what you think and how you feel. Speaking up in meetings, taking opportunities to learn, grow, have more responsibility and get promoted if that's what you want. Saying no when you want to, not wasting time worrying about what others think of you. Having difficult conversations if you need to. And confidently giving presentations to your peers, more senior managers, and your customers and clients. As you build your self-esteem and do more of these things, others will notice. They'll respect you more. They'll pay more attention to you. Your direct reports will want to follow you, and your results and performance will improve. In the next video, you'll learn about the sources of low self-esteem, the reasons why some of us may have low self-esteem. Because only when we know that can we do something about it. So I'll see you in the next video.